Welcome back to part 2. So, Glenn Spencer from England. Ex-narcissist would do the same thing every day. Drink cheap wine, eat frozen dinners, watch bad TV. She put me through hell. Now that I've gone no contact, why do I miss her? Well, there's a couple things, Glenn. We miss people we spend time with and live with and love. That's natural. The other thing is you never got any explanation. This is obvious that you're still kind of processing a lot of the things that happen. I know what you're saying. I know you believe maybe you're totally over her and all that. And it may not be completely directed about her. So a lot of this stuff is physical and inside your head. A lot of these hormones that are the good hormones that were raised, the good chemicals that you had, endorphins, stuff like that, those are gone. Those are gone. And you have high stress chemicals and fear and stuff like that. So this is about talking. A lot of this is about talking through stuff and talking about her. I hope you've gone through the range of emotions. I hope you've been angry already. Like I said earlier, a lot of people just don't even get angry for a while. So you need to. Talk and talk and talk and talk. That is the most important thing you can do, is talk. The other thing is you take care of your body. So you eliminate stress because you want to get your mind out of that stress. Your mind is stuck in that stressful situation of your relationship still. It takes a long time for your mind to get out of that and realize that it's safe. You can tell it and tell it and tell it, and you're supposed to. And you do. You tell yourself. Everything's okay, nothing's wrong, everything's going to be fine. You know, you do what you need to do. But this is normal. And you need to talk about this stuff, and you need to take care of your body. It'll help you not miss her anymore. You know, I tell people this a lot, and make a list of things that they did to you, and that helps you get angry and stuff. If you need to do that, do that. If you're already past this and you understand, I would say eliminate stress from your life and go out and start having fun. Okay? Start meeting new people and doing new things and get busy. You'll stop missing her, I promise. Okay? Anna Tiernan from Virginia. It was obvious he was bored and he tried to conceal it. Why do they bore so easily? Why do they never enjoy anything, and why are they so boring? Well, they're limited. They're limited in a lot of things. I call this narcissistic personality deficiency. You know, they're deficient of their personality. They don't have shit. They are limited in emotions. Very rarely have goals and ambitions, and they're just not motivated people. Don't forget, these people are kind of like us in the respect that they've been abused like we have been. Like they abused us, that's how they were abused as children. These guys have a lot of fucking problems, you know, a lot. So they're just trying to survive. And this is how they do it, abuse other people. Okay, hope that helps. Mark D. Why do I keep having nightmares of my ex-narcissist after months of no contact? The nightmares aren't sexual, but it's about rejection, silent treatment, and having fun without me. Man, I'm telling you, Mark, I'm glad you asked this question, because this is something I can determine where people are at in their recovery and their healing, and because this is like the last thing to go. This is one of the last things that trail on for a long time. They can trail on for a long time, but they do eventually go away. I talk about your brain stuck in fear mode, and it takes a while to get out of that, man. It takes a long time sometimes to get out of that mode. If you're in it for 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to take a little longer to get out of it. But, you know, the nightmares, best thing you can do is write down exactly what happened the second you wake up. That within the first several seconds, write down what it was about and talk about it with somebody afterwards, later. Process this, because there's some still unprocessed things going on in your head. Your nightmares are about your biggest desires and fears. So this is still a fear of yours, you know, obviously. Talk about it. Okay? Talk about it and socialize. Cloudy Skies from Michigan. My ex-narcissist recently passed away. and I have many feelings. I feel guilty I couldn't help. I couldn't save him. How do I get past this? How do I grieve? Well, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry you are experiencing loss. Obviously, I'm not sorry that he's not in your life anymore. And he was already out of your life. I read that. You're already broken up with him and recovering and dealing with your stuff, and now he's dead. You know, you couldn't ever help him with anything, and you can't help everybody. You can't help people. People are set in their ways. Some people have their minds made up, and it's not up to us to help people that don't want help. Narcissists don't want help like that. They don't want to change. They like abusing you. He enjoyed abusing you. This is tough. I understand. But you still need to go through the range of emotions, and you need to, you know, cry if you need to cry, and you need to be angry if you're angry. But talk. That's my best advice always, is talk. Talk about this with somebody. The more you talk about it, the more it's there, and the more you're in the now, and you're not so afraid, and you're not so miserable, and it just feels so much better just to have a little compassion from someone. So, talk. Talk about it. I know it'll help if you talk. Okay? Heather from Florida. Hello, Heather. My ex-narcissist made me do everything he had expected to happen in his life, even act how his ex acted. So, Heather's ex has a lot of ambitions and goals, and which is rare, I know. But he wants life to be like this. It has to be like this. It has to turn out and end up just like this. And if you want to be with me, you have to act like this, and you have to make sure that everything turns out to be just like this. Okay? Second part of the question, do they start these fantasies in their youth? Yes, they do. Narcissists as children want to be the adult. They want to be the mom and the dad and have the family only because they want to be top dog. They want to be in control. Okay? So that might be something that he's still reacting on. Possibly. But, I mean, control freaks, expectations, all that, that's normal. To be as successful as he might be, that's not quite as normal. But they are. They can be. But yeah, a lot of this is from their youth, and this might be from his youth. I don't know for sure. But that's something that narcissist children really want. They want to get out of that. They don't want to be the child. They want to be the adult. They want to be the parent, and they want to be the one in control, the one that wears the pants in the family, right? So, I mean, yeah, I would say most likely this is something that stems from his youth. Learn, grow, sing. My ex-narcissist is trying to get me back. I can tell from his friends. Can you talk about your experiences? Well, I did. I hope you got that. And that's funny. You can tell from his friends, from his flying monkeys. They're starting to contact you, starting to talk about him. Oh, he's a good guy. He misses you. Blah, 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 blah. Don't talk to them anymore. Get them out of your life. Okay? You don't need to be in contact with people that are in contact with him, because they don't know. Either they don't care and support what he does, or they aren't aware of it. And those aren't the kind of people that will support you. They won't. Okay? And you talk bad about him, they'll stick up for him, stuff like that. It's not good for you. It's not healthy. I advise you to stop talking to all his friends. Block them too. Okay? Jeanette Jordan from California. My ex-narcissist told my daughter to tell me to text him. I didn't text him, and he texted me. I texted back, do not contact me, lose my number. Is he less likely to contact me again? Less likely, sure. I think he'll still contact you again. Isn't it amazing how he didn't give a shit about you, but now he won't stop contacting you? It's only to abuse you. It's only to fuck with you some more, Jeanette. He wants validation that all the bullshit he's done to you never happened. You're the bad person. He's okay. And then he wants to fuck with you some more. It's sick. You did the right thing. You told him not to contact you, lose my number. I hope he doesn't contact you anymore. I hope. Fresia or Phasia, does healing go faster once you know what they are? Yes. It's more like, and you can still heal when you don't even know what these people are. You can start healing. I tell you guys that your brain naturally heals itself from this, but you're just more likely to keep doing it. That's the problem. If you don't know what's going on and you don't have awareness, you're going to keep doing it. You're going to meet another narcissist. You're going to let them abuse you again because you didn't see the signs. You didn't understand. You didn't fix yourself. A lot of stuff you have to do to fix yourself. So I would say you're not going to fully heal until you know. That's how I put it. Katie Schmidt from Minnesota. What are your thoughts on rape by deceit? And what she means by this is, I feel like I have been repeatedly raped by my ex, narcissist, now that I know our entire relationship was a lie. And she's saying she knows that this isn't real legal. She just wants to know what I think by maybe calling it rape by deceit. Maybe that's what you're saying, Katie. Yeah, I mean, you know, there's date rape. There's talking people that, you know, are too young into sex. There's talking people that are mentally handicapped into sex. I mean, those are all wrong. And doing this was wrong. Yeah, they're wrong. I mean, lying is wrong. And this is the worst form of it. You know, deceit. Deceit to get completely as personal as they can, as close as they can to you, physically, you know. It's sick. I know it is. I'm sorry, Katie, I really am. And I know and understand this feeling, and I'm sure most of you out there understand this as well. But, yeah, rape by deceit, sure. You can call it that. I'll call it that. You know, they say you can't rape the willing. Well, we didn't know. We didn't know we're being lied to. You know, we didn't know this. And that's why I don't like the whole codependency thing. You know, codependents know and allow it. Codependents give the other person the authority to do that. But if you don't know, you don't know. Samuel Gergen, why is my ex posting on social media she's going to all our special places? So your ex, Samuel's ex-narcissist, is posting on social media that she's going here and going there and going over there. It's all the places they used to go to together. This is the good part. Wouldn't someone whose heart has been broken not want to be reminded of the ex and the moments we shared there? Samuel, so you think her heart's broken? No. Her heart's not broken. She doesn't give a shit. So she's not going there being reminded of all the good and bad times and being upset. And no. She goes there and says, oh yeah, me and Samuel were here, but whatever. That was a long time ago. Means nothing to her, Samuel. I'm sorry, but it means absolutely nothing to her. These are now her places. These are what these people do. You can come up. Here's what my girlfriend dated a narcissist, and she always told him how her favorite place in the world and really wants to go and just so enthralled with it was Iceland, right? Now, not many people really like Iceland, right, or drawn to Iceland, right? That's rare. My girlfriend loves it, okay? She told her ex-narcissist about it all the time. After the relationship, he went right to another woman, got married, went to Iceland, posted it on social media. He just took it as his own. He's got no personality. He's a fucking loser, douchebag. So that got put into his head, and he said, oh, I love Iceland now. Iceland's fucking awesome. It was really cool when she liked it, so now I'm going to like it. I love Iceland. Yeah, I'm going to go to Iceland. Fucking idiots. They're fucking idiots. They don't care. There's nothing special to them, you guys. There's no special moments, no special times, no special places, no special objects that they share with you. There's no connection. They don't care. They don't connect with people. It's all a lie. She's not heartbroken. She may be going there not even thinking about you anymore, Samuel. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. I know this. I know. So she's not heartbroken. How can she do it? Easily. Just like she did it with you, now she's doing it with him. That's it. I'm sorry, Samuel. That's the truth, though. Spiltsville, adios. I feel like I'm 60% after 10 months, but stuck here. Am I a lost cause? So, you feel after 10 months of healing, you've healed, you've been healing, you've had progress, and now you're about 60% healed, but you've kind of just plateaued, and you're stuck there. I understand that. There's definitely going to be more things you can do, I guarantee you. If I had more information, I could help you. But I'm going to tell the obvious that I tell everybody that I've already said 2 or 3, 4 times in this video, is I bet you're not pushing yourself enough socially. Because that's where you really, really, really see those milestones. That's when you really finish off healing. That's the last, things. Also talk about your childhood shame. There might be more to process about everything that happened. Try to understand your part in this. Try to understand why we allow, why we dated a sick, disordered person and didn't get rid of them the first time they cheated on us, Now, I know they tricked us and fooled us, but you don't want to do this again, okay? So that might be where you're stuck. I hope that helps. And Chris Saint talked a lot about flying monkeys. Chris Saint always has good questions, good comments, good things to say. And you talk a bunch about flying monkeys. And all I really want to add, Chris, is without reading everything that you wrote, you just got to keep these people out of your life. Just like narcissists. You got to keep flying monkeys out of your life. I made a video about don't be a flying monkey because you can find yourself being one, not realizing it. And you can watch the video if you're not sure what a flying monkey is to the rest of you. You've got to cut these people out of your life. And whether they're family, friends, loved ones, you've got to get them out. Because it's going to damage and hinder your healing. Because these people know, these disordered people know how to use other people to abuse you and hurt you. And that's what they're going to do, okay? Just cut them out of your life. Hoka, corn dancer, Hawkeyes. Why did my ex downgrade to a prostitute? Well, that is rare. They like to upgrade, but they downgrade. And they don't look at it that way. They're all about status, so he may not want anyone to know that they're with a prostitute, sure. But it's about the attention. So whatever he wasn't getting from you, now he's getting from this person. And when that person gets boring, he's going to go to another person and get what they didn't get from that prostitute. I don't know how else to explain it. They're just sick, man. They're sick. It's about attention. They call it supply, energy, all that. It's just attention. The attention that prostitute gives him is what he wants right now. Like a baby. This is what I want right now. He's going to try and get you back, and I'd advise you never talk to him again after dating a prostitute. If you know what I mean. B. Lynn, I want to tell his new girlfriend what he said about her. Any suggestions? Yeah, leave them alone. Stop thinking about them. Stop looking. Stop talking about them. It's none of your business anymore. She's not going to listen to you because you wouldn't have listened to her, right? In the beginning of your relationship, anyone told you anything about this guy, you would have been like, nah, whatever. That's what, and that's what's going to happen. And if anything, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. That's usually what happens. Usually you're going to get more upset. It's not going to work out the way you want it to. Okay? So just, and this isn't what we have to do. We don't have to go tell people you're with an abuser. They need to figure that shit out on their own, because that's not going to make someone leave someone just because you said it. Believe me, they're already invested. They're not getting out yet. I want me back. Is it still hoovering if they are contacting you with negativity? The only reason they're contacting you is because of negative reasons. It is all negativity. Okay? That's it. I don't need to say anything else. It's about negativity either way. Whether they're doing it with a smile, whether they're doing it with gifts, whether they're doing it saying I love you and you're the best and I fucked up and I'm so sorry. It doesn't matter. They have negative, cruel intentions. Makeup mobster from New York. My sister-in-law is a narcissist and fucking with me over my mother's estate. What do I do? Get a lawyer. You couldn't have a lawyer yet if you're asking me, because your lawyer would tell you exactly what to do. You have legal rights, and then there's things you can't do anything about. So find out your legal rights, okay? That's very, you have to. Find out your legal rights when it's about this. I know you asked me, should I fight? Should I just give up and be over and done with it? That's up to you, okay? Do you have the energy to fight? Do you want to fight about this? Is this something that's going to bother you later if you just roll over and give up? Is it worth it? Is your health and your life and all that worth it? Fighting? That's up to you. That's your call. Get a lawyer, okay? They'll tell you what to expect, what you can do, what your rights are, all of that, okay? Hope that helps. Narcissist. Why do people label you as depressed for crying after abuse when they don't after a death? So what she's saying is, after narcissistic abuse, all you have to do is even cry and someone says, oh, you're depressed, you're just depressed. But after someone dies in your family and you cry, they aren't accusing you of being depressed. Well, actually, Narcissist, that is a form of depression. People get temporarily depressed after a loss in someone's family. So it is common. And people just don't accuse you of it because you just lost somebody. They say, you're depressed. You know, people want to blame the victim a lot, okay? And I could go way into that. Maybe I'll make a video about that sometime. Victim blaming. But it's fucking horseshit, okay? And you don't need someone to tell you if you're depressed or not. But don't get so defensive. Being depressed doesn't make you a bad person, okay? And I'm not saying you're depressed. I know you're doing so much better and you feel great, and I love that. I'm so happy for you, okay? I'm very, very happy that you're doing so much better. I've been able to watch your progress over time, and it's been wonderful. But don't need to get so upset, okay? You know you're not depressed. Don't worry about it. Will I have a reaction? And this is the second part to her question. Will I have a reaction if I take CBD and Cortisol E's? CBD is a form of cannabis. It's something extracted from cannabis. It's cannabidiol. And the thing about CBD is it's used as medication, and it does not have intoxicating effects. So it's not like the drug that just gets you so high you don't feel the pain. This downregulates impact on disordered thinking and anxiety. Okay, so that's what it helps with. And if you take it with Cortisol E's, you should not have any bad side effects, because both of these are natural. Both of these are natural herbs, stuff like that, okay? So you should be absolutely fine. Jenny, VVR from Bulgaria. Do narcissists behave different with different people? Yes. I talk about this a lot, and I'll talk about it again. Do they use mirroring with their friends just so that people like them? Well, that's why they use mirroring, okay, so that people like them. Narcissists eventually figure out that something's different about them than everybody else. They realize, oh shit, I'm different. And this usually happens during sometime in adolescence. They start identifying that they are different. Now, they don't think something's wrong with them. They think something's wrong with you. But they believe they're different. And what they do is they consciously realize, you know, I need to survive in life. I need to get things that I need in life. And they do. They have to survive. And there's things they need in life, and they have to get those things somehow. But they believe the best way to do it is to lie, cheat, steal, and fuck your head up and manipulate and all that shit, okay? But what they'll do to people is they mirror people. They don't have much personality themselves. They will study somebody and watch them, and you'll see the narcissists watch you. You'll see them study you like this, from across the room even. You know, and you'll be like, God, this person keeps staring at me. It's uncomfortable. Oh, they might be a narcissist. Seriously. And they will start doing things, mirroring, without going into the true definition, they will start doing things that you like. That's mirroring. So they become what you want. They become what you like. They become what you identify with. What makes you feel safe. They'll become that. It's all manipulation tactics. It's just all to get your trust, to get you to like them. Now, they behave differently with different people because people have different personalities. So they start mirroring one person, they start acting what they like and doing what they want, and they get into what they get into, and maybe they're a New York Yankees fan, so now they're a New York Yankees fan, right? And the next time you see them, they have a New York accent, and they wear a New York Yankees jacket, and you're like, what the fuck, who is this person? It's been 1 month. You picked up a New York accent in 1 month? You've never given a shit about baseball. Now you like the New York Yankees? Huh? Yeah, trust me, that's them. And they'll even sound like totally different people. Act like totally different people within just a few months. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. Because they're losers and they ain't got shit of their own. They steal it from other people. Everything, even your personality. They like who you are in the beginning, remember? So all these things they like about you, they want to have it. They want to consume it. They want to be it. Right? So they act like you. And then they go around to other people and they act like you to other people until they're done with you, and then they're on to someone else, and then they mirror them and they act like them. Yep. And if you talk to your ex-narcissist, if you go no contact long enough and you talk to them again, most likely they'll be a little different. And you'll just be like, I mean, different in the way that like you haven't seen them in 15 years. That different. But they're not. You know? It's just, they're different because they're acting like somebody else. They're taking on other people's likes and dislikes. Sick, empty, shallow. And some people try to say narcissists are happy. Happy copying and acting like other people. Right. Okay. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. You guys, please. Oh, and I didn't say it. I was going to say it throughout the whole video. I was going to say to people that didn't leave where they're from, tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're at, your location, please. All right, guys? Go check out my website, www.davidamars.com. I got a forum. Please go to my Facebook. Support me, like me, all that stuff. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. What I'm trying to do here is spread the word and awareness to help people that don't know, to help people that don't find this. That's what's really important to me. I went 4 years not knowing about this. And if someone could have told me, I could have felt 4 years better than I do now. You know what I mean? So it's just, I don't want people to suffer out there. So help support me so that I can help more people. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. All right? Any questions you have, go down below and ask me. I'll answer them in the next Q&A video. Thank you, everybody. Love yourself first, okay? Love you guys. Bye-bye. Danny Dog Productions.